So, theme for today has been confidence and life lessons. Confidence and thinking about what that looks like, being overconfident, being quietly confident, and where the harmony within those lies. So, being quietly, assuringly confident within myself is a new thing. I'm looking at the different ways that I possess that confidence and how I express it and utilize it without coming across as egoic and overconfident of I am a know-it-all, I've got everything sorted, my life's this, and I've got everything figured out. That's to me being overconfident. Come to me for help. I know how I can help you. I've sorted this. Oh, I've mastered that. I can help you with that. That to me is overconfident and very egoic. So where I've been thinking I'm not confident, I actually am, but in a very subtle way. And it's changing that paradigm, that perception of being perfect and having everything in order and having my life in order and those kind of things. So then that came across with life lessons, and I came across this thing a while back of viewing life as in a spiral. So we start off small and the spiral gets bigger and bigger as we go up. And when we're on the early journeys of life lessons, those spirals, as we're going round and round, if you think of it as north, east, south and west, each time we're going around that circle, that each time I was hitting, like, for example, a north point of that spiral, there was a certain energetic resonance of a life lesson that was coming up. And I would take different things of that life lesson at that time, and I would be like, oh, okay, maybe I've learnt it now, and I would carry on, and I'd go around the circle again. And this doesn't necessarily have to be in a meteorological year. This could happen within a week, a month, however long it is for each of us. So I would then end up coming back round on a higher level perspective, back round to that north sector where that energy resonance was coming in of the same resonance, that same lesson, but it was coming in at a different angle. And I was like, why is this coming up again? I thought I'd figured this out. But there was a different perception of reality on that life lesson at that time. So, I'm kind of been going around that each time, that I can keep going around this cycle, this looping, going round and round, seeing everything from that one perception. Oh, good grief. A bat just came so close. And going round and round on seeing everything from that one perception. And an owl. Nature Watch is clearly on its call. Or what I've learned to do is bring myself into the centre of that spiral and view everything from neutrality. So rather than feeling like I'm constantly on that spiral, or sometimes feeling like I'm going backwards and looping back down that spiral and things getting harder and tougher, it's bringing myself back into that centre. Like I say, viewing it from a different perspective. Don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but they're tawny owls, male tawny owls. So it's been an intriguing reality switch, I guess, within myself, of seeing all these different perceptions, these different life lessons that keep coming through. But each time I have leveled up and gone up on that spiral, I have seen things from a different perspective. And each time I then go up again and I see that same energy trying to come in, I'm like, no, I see what's going on here, because I'm on a wider perspective then of that spiral, on a higher level of it. And I can see a different perception. And then I can be like, okay, I can see that energy coming in. I can see it trying to grab my attention, but I've done with that lesson now. I've integrated it and I get it, and I'll move on, so that then when I next go around on the spiral, I'll see the energy there. I'll be like, huh, and it won't bother me, it won't faze me, and it won't draw me into that, out of my inner center, because I'm there and I'm grounded and I'm stable in that center, and I can just be happy and see that go past. And obviously then, as I've freed up that space of that lesson, that then frees up another layer of a lesson to come in a different way. So next time I go around, it might there's be a different lesson on the east side of that spiral, and again I'll go around that again. And it's just a fascinating thing that I've learned to view things in that way, and it's helped a lot. So I just wanted to share that from me, and you know, if it helps you in some sort of way, great. If not, then you know, you carry on your life as being as you are, learning the way you're learning. So I just wanted to share that as my message for today. And this is where another part of that inner confidence has come in for myself, of just having that trust that this is the way I'm learning things, and it doesn't always have to be that same way for everybody else, and there can be acceptance and harmony within that. So before I lose too much more of the light now, I shall leave that as today's message, with the bats and the owls and I shall head in.